Nashville, Tennessee. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Volunteers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Commodores offense will have the football first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights. It's setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Sets his feet, it's Carter. Throws to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
And they swarm him under.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Adams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Commodores are flying down the field. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Offense working from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Inside the 40. Smashes ahead. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Carter. The screen, he's got wheels. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Left side is Spence. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Defense in press coverage. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They're all over him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Tennessee's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Deshaun Bishop churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Stopped right there.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. You got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looks it in. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got it! He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
On second and goal, he gets another chance. They put the brakes on him.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting a lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Commodores. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bishop. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in. College sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going to the run, it's Bishop. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Quick toss. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Look out! All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Bring him down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The run inside. It's Bishop. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They want to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll go to the air. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to barrel in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. And that decision will be questioned for a while. On the move, it's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Hits inside, it's Alexander. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. This quarterback part of their running game. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The fake wants to throw. Got a man, it's Adams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking for space, it's Alexander. They knock him down right there.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Looking for a man, it's Carter. Setting up the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Right side, it's Thomas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll run the counter. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Alexander. Touchdown, Vandy. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Straight ahead, it's Morris. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on third down. The Vols will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a man, it's Carter. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The screen, and watch out. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. The offense somehow... on it, and they'll retain possession. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to pass. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Looking to throw on third. Out wide right, it's Bishop. Turning it on. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Bishop. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the right. Almost picked off.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
He'll pull it down. There he goes. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position on that return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Commodores head coach at halftime. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Touchdown, Volunteers! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Hands it off. Breaks the tackle. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Carter. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rush right in his face. Good job just to get rid of that one. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit.
Hey, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, Offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Tight end now in motion. Sells to run, wants to pass. Throwing right. The sure hands, it's Matthews. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Swamped immediately.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Shoots it to the left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. Finds a crease. It's Alexander. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out wide left, it's Spence. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Alexander.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. So here is the Tennessee offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Keep it on the ground. Knocked down immediately.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Carter. Release to the back. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
All over him immediately.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost the throw on 1st. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the draw, it's Bishop. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. Now just about ready to snap at the start of the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw. Finds his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. 2nd down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Motion from the wideout. Follows his blocks. It's Alexander. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job of looking it in and securing the catch.
On the draw, it's Bishop. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking downfield, it's Carter. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Turns it upfield. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Delayed give. It's Bishop. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Vols with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Alexander. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls in.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Carter. They'll run the screen. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The snap sets up the throw. Here comes the heat. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here?
He'll take a shot. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Hey, this offense.
All right, wait a minute here. They are going to send out the field goal unit and take what they hope is the short points. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And it's good! All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Great timing on the draw play, too, by the coaching staff. It's a down and distance where the defense thinks it might be pass, so you hit him with the draw and get a big gain.
Wants to throw on 1st. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Powers inside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Carter. He's taking a deep shot. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Commodores peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got his man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
I love the confidence this coach has in his young kicker to trot him out there, try to tie the game up with under a minute to go. And the kid's got tremendous leg talent, just couldn't execute that field goal.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going